Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Hallie and I'm so happy that you're here, and welcome back to Bookmas Day 7. For today's Bookmas video, we are going to be doing a cozy bookish sleepover. I have done one of these videos before, like forever ago. It was back when I very first started my channel, and I've always wanted to do one again because I just had so much fun filming it the first time. So we're bringing it back for Bookmas. We're gonna have a very fun and cozy little bookish night. I'm actually really excited for tonight because of things that I have planned. So on the agenda today, first of all, I have two books that I have on the roster for tonight. One of them is an audiobook, and then one of them is a physical book that I have started in one of the Bookmas videos already, and I didn't have time to finish. So I really want to try and get farther into that book because I was having such a good time and I'm really in the mood to read it. So I feel like tonight's gonna be like a really nice mood reading moment. So we have a couple of books to get into. I am going to pour myself a little drink, and then also we are going to be attempting to make homemade sushi for the first time, and I'm so excited because for years, my sushi hyperfixation has been these specific, they're called like California crunch rolls or something from Sam's Club, and I literally crave them. I'm not even kidding, every day, every other day. But like, I'm not gonna drive all the way out to Sam's Club every single time that I'm craving the sushi, and two, I don't want to pay for the sushi every time I crave it, because if I actually gave into my cravings, I would be spending genuinely hundreds of dollars on sushi every single month. So my new goal for myself is to learn how to make a really good sushi roll. I'm gonna try and replicate the one roll that I like hyperfixate on all the time. That way, anytime I'm craving it, I can just make it for myself. So we're gonna try that for the first time tonight, have some drinks, listen to an audiobook, and then later tonight get cozy in bed, do some reading. I'll put on some cozy reading ambiance, or like maybe a little movie or something. I don't know what the vibes are yet. Maybe have some ice cream. I don't know. Lots of snacks. Lots of snacks, lots of reading. I feel like whenever I think about like the quintessential girlhood sleepover moment, especially as a bookish girly, it's one, make a really good snackish dinner, which for me, sushi rolls are like the perfect snackish meal. And again, I just crave it all the time. I'm genuinely so excited to make sushi. So anyway, one, cozy snackish dinner. Two, cozy pajamas. Check. Three, some drinks, of course. And four, I feel like literally the quintessential sleepover thing is to be like, oh, let's pull an all-nighter. Yay. And then everyone struggles to stay awake until like 2 or 3 a.m. and then we all just pass out and then accept in the morning that we all suck and we cannot pull all-nighters. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm going to stay up as late as I can with you guys, just hang out and have a good time. And then maybe we'll do some reading in the morning as well, because obviously when you have a sleepover, get up, make breakfast, hang out for a little bit. So yeah, I'm really excited for this video. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun things planned. Just a cozy little video. Really quickly, to tell you guys about the books on the roster for today's video. First of all, the audiobook that I'm going to be listening to is actually Ali Hazelwood's little novella. It's called Hot for Slayer, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, it's called Hot for Slayer. I've actually already started this one, and I've been listening to it kind of sporadically here and there, just like whenever I have little things to do, I'll throw it on, and I'm really liking it so far. Honestly, I really like Ali Hazelwood as an author. I feel like every time that I have read one of her books, I feel like I end up liking her a little bit more and more, and like her books a little bit more and more. And specifically, I feel like what has impressed me with Ali Hazelwood is the fact that I really like her novellas, because I feel like especially in romance, it's really hard for me to like novellas, because a lot of times like with romance specific novellas, it can tend to feel like it gets into the romance a little too quick just because like the book is shorter. But honestly, I really liked one of her holiday novellas. I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called, but I remember when I read it thinking that it was just like so cute, and I wished that there was like a longer version so I could get like a full-length novel of the story. I liked it so much, and this one I'm really enjoying. Basically, it is about a vampire and an immortal vampire hunter, and they're basically mortal enemies. He's been hunting her down for like thousands of years, because whenever you turn into a vampire hunter, you basically go through like rigorous training and essentially like sign your life away to like your sole purpose is to find, hunt, and kill vampires. And I don't want to say exactly what happens because I don't remember if it's on the synopsis for the book, but basically something happens and it makes it to where there's an opening for them to possibly become lovers, and I'm really liking it so far. I feel like the pacing has felt really natural, honestly, like perfect for the story. It's been funny, it's been cute, and I'm really excited to see where it goes and how it ends. I have a feeling with this one it'll be similar to the last novella that I listened to for Ali Hazelwood, where I'm wishing that I was able to have a full-length story, or just like more of the story from these two specific characters, just because I'm liking them so much. So I'm really excited to listen to that while I make sushi and hopefully finish that. And then the book that I'm going to be picking up tonight is Thorn Season by Kira Azar. I'm so excited to get back into this. Literally ever since I started this in the 24-hour reading challenge that I posted, I forget which Bookmas day it was, but one of the previous Bookmas days I did a 24-hour reading challenge, and I started this book in that video, but I just didn't have time to finish finish it, and I was honestly really sad about it because it wasn't like I didn't pick it up because I was not enjoying it. It was like I simply just didn't have time to finish it. And literally since then I've been just counting down the days until I have time to pick this back up and get farther into it. So I'm so excited. I do also have this on my Kindle, so I feel like that raises our chance of success for reading this into the night as well. But I'm so excited to get back into this. So those are our reading plans for tonight. I am going to go pour myself a little drink. Marky is currently making the rice for the sushi because I literally cannot make good rice and he makes the best rice. So I was like, honestly, if you could just do that for me so I can assemble everything nicely, that would be perfect. So he's making the rice right now, and then I will assemble everything and show you guys the finished product, and we'll do a little taste test and see if I can actually make good sushi or not. Okay, we finished our first roll
of sushi.
And we're all here for our very first taste test.
Me too.
Yeah, Bowie really likes the sushi that I get from Sam's Club as well, so you gotta tell me if it's as good as that one, okay?
Yeah.
I think it's good for my first roll. It's a little bit limp. I don't know what to do about that.
It's limped. What do you think about it?
Needs to be saucier.
Okay, which one do you want to try?
This one looks good.
Okay, that one's kind of falling apart though, so it'll be a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want more sauce on there.
I think because this one's thicker than.
I think if you put sauce in the middle too.
So maybe next time I'll mix the sauce into the crab. How is it? Good, 2 thumbs up. Oh yeah. Also, I think that they do put sauce on top of the toppings.
But Mom, it's pretty hot.
They're kind of spicy. Do you need water? Or maybe milk would be better.
Why?
Milk usually helps with spice.
Okay, some of the sauce nasty.
Which one was it?
I don't know which one. So Mom, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm making
Dinosaur cookies?
cookies.
Okay. They're just so sticky. It does taste similar to it. I feel like it's more fishy.
They might use a different spicy mayo.
I think I don't like the crab.
Mommy,
Yeah.
can you like make it work and not add spicy?
Yeah, maybe on yours next time I'll skip one of the sauces. Okay, I'm gonna try it with teriyaki sauce.
I know this one is chocolate. Mom, the vanilla.
Is it good? I also forgot I got this drink from, because I got like a bunch of the sushi supplies from.
I don't want any more sushi.
Okay, how'd you like it?
The second one was not as good.
Not as good. Do you know what about it was not as good as the first one?
It was a little bit more spicier.
Oh. Well, I'll leave the spicier sauce off of yours next time. A bunch of the ingredients that I got for the sushi I got from this store called H Mart, which is like an Asian market. So this is a strawberry dragon fruit oolong tea, and it has little strawberry poppers, and I'm actually so excited. I literally forgot that I got this. I feel like it's gonna be perfect. It's really good. Is it better? Does it taste more like the other one? Okay, we have officially made our first sushi roll. Honestly, I think I would give it like a 7 out of 10, which I'm pretty happy with for my first ever sushi roll. It wasn't nearly as hard as I was expecting it to be, and I think it came out better than what I had hoped for. I kind of set my expectations really low because it's like I've never made sushi before, and so I just was like, let me just go into it with really low hopes. That way I'm not like super disappointed. So overall, I'm happy with how it came out. I think that I need to season the rice. I just had Marky cook the rice and then I put it onto the seaweed. seaweed, and I didn't add any like seasoning or anything to it, and then we realized after the fact like maybe we should have seasoned the rice. So gonna try that next time. I think I'm also gonna look for a recipe, like something to mix the crab into before rolling it into the sushi roll, because I also think that the crab like needed some type of sauce on it or something like inside the actual roll of sushi. But I'm happy with how it came out. We had a fun little sushi night, the kids liked it, and it was delicious, so I'm not complaining. I think I'm gonna have a little bowl of pistachio ice cream in a little bit, but I'm like, I want to wait a little bit while my stomach settles from the sushi. So in the meantime, I would like to pick up Thorn Season and read a little bit of it. I only made it to, it looks like, page 72 whenever I started this in the last video, so I'm really excited to get into it. I am gonna read the physical copy at least for a little bit, and then I'll probably switch to my Kindle a little bit later on tonight, but for now I am excited to read the physical copy because I kind of talked about it in the 24-hour reading challenge where I started this video, that I really like reading the copies that have sprayed edges, because whenever you open up the book and you're like reading it this way, it almost feels like you are being more immersed in the world, because it's like you're surrounded by the world. I don't know if that, like, I feel like it sounds dumb when it's coming out, but it's so true. Like whenever I'm reading, I love seeing like the picture lining the story, if that makes sense. So I am excited to get back into the physical copy. Also, I did finish Hot for Slayer as well while I was making sushi. I think my final rating for that one is going to be like, I think like a 3.25 or a 3.5. I'll put whatever my final rating is on the screen, but it was good. It was cute. It was super fast paced. I was a little bit sad because it felt like it came to an end so fast. Like once there was kind of a resolution, it just felt like, and then snap, it's over. But also it's a novella, so it's like I can't really expect there to be like that much depth and that much to the story whenever it's a novella. Like it was meant to be just like a little short story. But I really liked the characters. Honestly, it's kind of surprising, and I felt this way with her last novella too, which I kind of said when I was talking about her novellas earlier, but I just feel like it's kind of crazy how well she's able to build up the characters and build up the world and build up the storyline in such a short amount of time. I don't even know how long that book was. Like the audiobook was so short for it. It was like only a couple hours long, and it was good. I really enjoyed it. I do think that, again, it's sitting in like the 3-star range, like somewhere between a 3.25, 3.5, somewhere in there, just because I feel like the ending felt a little bit rushed, but also I feel like that's partly because she used a lot of the other pages in the rest of the book to really build up the world and build up the characters and all of that other stuff, that like the conclusion was just like short and sweet. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. It was a really fun, quick little vampire read, and it makes me really excited to get back into Bride, which I did start. I started in October, and then you want to know what happened? I had the book sitting up here, and my daughter came in here and she was just playing around on the bed, and she accidentally knocked it back behind my bed, and it just like slid all the way to the bottom. And this bed is like against the wall, like against the window, so I'm probably not going to be able to get that book until we move out of this house. So I'll be reading that on my Kindle, I guess, if I decide to read it, because I don't want to buy another copy when I know that there's one right here. And that's literally what motivated us to end up putting up this bookshelf here, because I would just set books up there all the time in like little stacks, because it's really convenient to have like the books that I'm reading in videos, or that I'm going to be talking about in videos, or just like that I have on my mind up next to the bed. But I was like, I'm not risking any more books falling back behind the bed like that. I just needed one. So if anyone's wondering why I never finished Bride or where that went, what happened to it, she's back there and she'll be there until we move. Anyway, let's get into Thorn Season, have some ice cream in a little bit, and then I will update you guys on how far I've gotten. It is now 12:03 p.m. and I'm starting to feel very sleepy, so I think I'm going to turn all the lights off, switch over to my Kindle, do a bunch of reading all the way until I fall asleep, and then I will update you guys in the morning on what I read today, and we'll have a cozy little breakfast together. guys, as you saw, I got up this morning, made some coffee. I also went and made some over easy eggs. This is like the main breakfast that I'll make if I eat breakfast. A lot of times I just completely skip past breakfast because we're so busy in the mornings that by the time the morning passes, I'm like ADHD, food is not a thought on my brain. But when I do remember to eat breakfast, I usually just have some over easy eggs. This is like my simple breakfast. If I'm feeling something a little bit more fancy, sometimes I'll make these eggs, but I'll put them over top some like sauteed mushrooms, black beans, and grilled onions. That's for when I'm like feeling more fancy. Today, obviously I was feeling simple, so I just made some eggs, but I'm about to sit here and have just a really cozy, slow morning. I'm going to eat my breakfast, read a little bit before I get ready and get the day started. I am going to be starting a different reading vlog today. I just thought that this reading vlog would be fun to do like in between reading vlogs, like spend a little bookish night with me, have a little bookish sleepover. So today's video is going to be shorter than a lot of my typical videos. Most of my videos are like, I would say 40 minutes to an hour, like my typical range. So this is going to be quite a bit shorter than my normal videos, but I just thought it would be fun to throw in there in between some of the other longer vlogs. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, even though it was a little bit of a shorter video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future content from me, especially all the Bookmas videos that are still to come for Bookmas 2025. Also, before I go, a quick thank you to all my patrons over on my Patreon book club. If you are ever interested in joining the Patreon book club, the link to that is always down in my description box down below. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I have for today's little video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!